Okay, so as I said, description. Unfortunately, copyright eats the songs that play on the radio, which sucks because I do like them, and I also like Mr. Vegas, the host of the show, of the radio show. So we are unfortunately gonna have to do without. Also, oh hey. Okay, what's going on? Uh, oh, cool. There, finally showed up. Yeah, long time no see. I'm glad to finally be able to come back to where someone can watch. Uh, and hopefully everything will go alright. So yeah, gotta turn the radio off because copyright does not like it. Also, because of the copyright, I'm gonna have to skip the intro for a new character because that one I made the other day was just to see if my computer could handle it. So let's get in. There we go. So since I do have all the DLC, gotta click through about 20 different
You're
pop-ups
awake. How about that?
before we actually even get into the game.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Alright. Name.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
3 whole cats, huh?
Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I
Um,
had to go rooting around there in your noggin
I'm
to
going
pull
to,
all
at
the
least
bits
for
of
the first
lead
part,
out.
be playing with
I
mouse and
take pride
keyboard.
in my needlework,
I've
but you
never
better
played
tell me if
much
I left anything out
shooters
of
with
place.
mouse and keyboard, so this will be, honestly, this will be rough at
How'd I do?
first, but I'll still want to give it a try. Uh, Close enough. Yeah,
Well,
that's
I got
fine.
most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
So,
Okay, no sense keeping
I've
you in
kind of
bed
got an
anymore.
idea of the build I want to go with
Let's
and
see if we can get you on your
how I
feet.
want certain parts of the game to go.
Good.
So, I'll
Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it
I'll
slow now.
check it
It
out.
ain't a race.
Okay.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Okay. I'm not gonna be reading out much of the dialogue as throat's still a little bit sore, so So, gonna drain charisma, because I don't plan on using much of it. Gonna want fairly high agility and intelligence. Drain a couple points from strength into perception, and 1 extra point into, and let's make it 2 extra points into luck. And we call that good.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Well, alright. Good seeing you. I'll actually try to go a little bit late today since I did not manage to stream at all yesterday like I wanted to. But hopefully I'll catch you later. Alright, take care. I don't know why I took the blood pack, it's not really useful in this game. Hmm. Oops. Alright.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Beat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Campfire.
Enemy.
Swiss cheese.
Light.
Right. Heavy.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to... First... I ain't given... I'm always fixing to be the center of attention. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here.
Okay.
What do you say you have a look at this?
Rorschach test.
Tell me what you see.
It does kind of look like a broken chain, like this is the link, a link that's not connected up at the top, so I will go with that. Although it does also kind of look like an angry two-headed ant, so
Okay. How about this one?
looks like a pair of ray guns. Like here's one gun, here's the other put together. So we'll go with that.
Last one.
And this is obviously two bears high-fiving.
that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare.
This is how it determines your tag skills. I'm going to go with guns, repair, and let's go with medicine.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family
So your tag
history of
skills,
getting shot
you
and
just
killed.
get an extra 15 points in them at the very beginning. Alright. Then these traits, you can choose up to 2. So 0, 1, or 2. Each one comes with a bonus, and each one also comes with a penalty. Such as Built to Destroy, you have a +3 chance to crit, but all your weapons break 15% faster. I think I'm going to go with Small Frame and Skilled. Skilled gives you +5 to every skill, but you gain 10% less experience. There is a glitch associated with this, but I'm not going to use it. Well, not a glitch so much as an exploit. Small Frame is +1 to agility, but you break your limbs more easily. Since I'm not getting quite hardcore, not going to be much of a problem. I will do Wild Wasteland eventually in another playthrough, but not today.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Okay. So hold on just a second. Forgot to get some medicine earlier. Need to take it now. Okay.
Here, these are yours. It was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you.
So, in case you haven't ever
And put
played
this
this
on
game,
too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
thanks for patching me.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Yeah, no hardcore mode. So, as I was saying, if you've not played this game before, the opening cutscene that I unfortunately had to skip starts off with you getting shot in the head and left in a shallow grave. Alright. So we're going to be going with guns, primarily pistols, and for now. I'll go with just the light Wait, leather armor. Okay. Don't know how to set a hotkey. Oops. Right clicking, drop stuff. Okay. So you, like I was saying, you were shot in the head and left to die in a shallow grave, then dug out and brought to the doctor's office that I just woke up in. It was dug out by this is usually around here somewhere. By a fellow by the name of Victor. I'm trying to find him, but I do not see him anywhere. And he sticks out like a sore thumb, so that's not it. That's a big horner. It's a mutated sheep. This is Victor's shack, but he's usually not in there, I don't think. Okay. It's not theft, because it's not marked as stolen. He wants me to have this stuff. I think for this run, at least, I'm going to try to get every companion and do their quests. And I'll talk through them as we get to them. But for now, don't need to worry about any of that. We're all on our own. I wish I could just turn on the radio. I love the radio in this game. But no. YouTube copyright sucks. So, something interesting, a lot of people miss this, is these. They're drop boxes where you can basically put anything in one of them and it'll show up at any of the other ones you've already found. So if you have a little too much crap on you and don't want to just drop it, you can shove it in one of those boxes and it'll meet you where you're going. Assuming you're going to another one.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Primm don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Alright,
Keep your gun handy.
that's enough explanation for him. So, if you've never played a Fallout game,
Cheyenne, stay.
in the year
Don't worry, she
2077,
won't bite unless I tell her
the
to.
world, particularly the United States, is ravaged by nuclear war. This takes place sometime later, and as Jeff Goldblum says, life finds a way.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our waters. Follow me.
Oops. Still learning controls on keyboard, so bear with me.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like... Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly. Okay, you're on. We'll give him hell.
Okay.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want you... Shouldn't take more than... Come with me.
So, there she mentioned caps, which are the main currency of the post-war world. And they are literally bottle caps, like you get on like a bottle of soda or beer or something. Shuffle will come in handy. Okay, so this is Vance. It's a staple of the Fallout series, and yeah, it stops or slows time depending on the game, and allows you to take accurate shots on your targets.
I'm glad that's over. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Okay, that's all the geckos cleared out.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show
Yep,
you.
50
Thought
bottle
I might
caps.
teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Are those the dog's eyes right there?
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to
So,
get started.
I'm
Gonna
going
want some xander root and a
pretty
brock flower. Let me think now.
casual
I know
for
I've
this
seen
run.
brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking. Everything all right? Well, let's just...
Yep, those are the dog's eyes. Sideways and floating next to it. Nice. Never change, New Vegas. Never change. So, for this quest, we need to just grab some bits so she can teach us how to make things. Very much just part of the basic tutorial. I already know more than she does at this point, but but hey, first time I'm sure. So let's give y'all a show, right? Not gonna be playing with any mods, at least not for a while. For starters, I don't even know how to do mods, and second, just want to enjoy the game in its vanilla, buggy glory. So if you look in the bottom right, you see where it says CMD. That little bar displays the condition of my current weapon. And as you can see, it's not great. The lower it gets, the less damage it does. And in case of most guns, the more likely it is to, not jam, but I can't remember what it calls it, but when you reload, it might take extra time, like you may have just seen. And then if it gets all the way empty, then your weapon is unusable until fixed. Weapons can be fixed by certain traders, if you want to pay for it. Otherwise, you can repair it with more of the same weapon, or if you have a certain perk, you can do similar weapons. Now, if you see one of these and you, I don't know, shoot it, then a bunch of little mantises come out. And these little ones, you can just walk over to kill, because they're that weak. Keep taking the forelegs because they weigh nothing, and I'm sure I can find a use for them later, even if said use is just selling them. So it uses Bethesda's tried and true. I forgot to read how to pick locks. Okay. Bethesda's favorite way to have you pick locks of wiggle the thing, although I'm having some trouble. You wiggle the thing into position and then try to open it up. As this game was made by Bethesda, well, not it was made by Obsidian, who were the former owners of the Fallout IP, and they sold it to Bethesda, and then Bethesda made Fallout 3, licensed it back to Obsidian. So I think when Obsidian first owned it, they were under a different name, like Black Isle or something like that. I can't quite remember. But anyways, licensed it back to them, and then they made New Vegas using a modified version of the Fallout 3 engine. Oh, and the pop-up that keeps coming up, sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. Yeah, that does nothing unless you're in hardcore mode, which I am not. So, at least not my plants harvest, so I won't. I'm gonna try to be a good person for this run. So, no stealing and such. So, when I was testing it out the other day, I noticed that if I press Q by default on my keyboard, then it would be like I was holding the W key down, so it would just walk forward all the time. It kind of makes me want to do a challenge where I have to leave that on the entire game, but... Excuse me again. I think that would get real quick, and also would limit what I can actually do. Probably have to do in the melee build. Anyways. Come on. Yeah, that right there. That is the long reload animation I was talking about. Alright, so this here is my very own shallow grave. We'll take these for something later. We might use them. Distinctive cigarette butts. I mean, someone was smoking up a storm over my grave. I wonder who it could have been. But anyways, back down at the wells when we were fighting the geckos, I also picked up a shovel because you need them to open graves. Opening graves is almost always not worth it, but hey, a little more ammo ain't gonna hurt. And a new gun. At least one more important. There it is. This is the best thing to come up here for. There's Snow Globe. There's a handful of them in the game, and a certain character will give you 2,000 bucks for each of them. And that's 2,000 bucks a piece, not for the whole collection. I think there's something like 8 of them. Anyway, since we got that fancy new gun, let's try it out since we got a little bit more ammo, and what's my strength at? Only 3. I have just enough to use it. Fantastic. I will need to increase my strength at some point if I want to use guns that are not early game guns. But for now, 3 is plenty. Now let's double check there's no more flowers to pick. Does not look like it. I must say though, playing on PC with mouse and keyboard does kind of remove some of my trepidations about playing the game, namely that I love this game, but a lot of it is aged like a fine glass of milk. But like it's got real clunky controls normally, and let's be real, it's not the prettiest thing to look at. But I do still love this game. Granted, it might just be I remember loving it as a teenager and miss being a bit younger. I'm not supposed to be here yet.
Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
So another thing this game has done for me is it has given me and many others a love for I don't know what would you call it, like arcade gun technology. Like, God, I love lever guns and revolvers because of it. Don't know what a lever gun is? I'll get to that soon enough. After playing Fallout 4, I'm so tempted to just take all the Wonder Glue I see because I know adhesive is a pain to find sometimes, and it is one of the most, if not the most, important component in that game. It's a lot of whiskey bottles. Okay, so now that exploit I talked about earlier with skilled is if you go to rebuild character and you retake skilled, when it asks you if you want to take any traits, it'll reapply that 5 skill point bonus, but it won't give you an extra 10% on your XP penalty. Also, you can then drop, or you could also alternatively drop the skilled trait. You'd keep the 5 points from before, but you would not keep the 10% penalty, and you could choose a different trait if you so desired. But nah, we'll just call that good.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right now, we're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
So we'll just make
Hey, that's
one.
not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Speaking of cross and poking heads, aw, your eyes are fixed. Good doggy. So the 3 crafting benches are campfires, sometimes just cooking stations. workbenches and reloading benches. Uh, cooking stations are used to mostly make food, but there's a few other things you can do with them, like you can tan some gecko hides, make certain drugs, and you can even make certain armor that you reinforce with your gecko hides. But anyways, uh-oh. Okay, I thought I might have just crashed there by pressing the wrong button. Workbenches are used for more scientific things, technology, energy weapons, those sort of things. Fancier medicines. And then, reloading benches are used for the breakdown and crafting of conventional ammunition. So, bullets. Where is that guy? Oh, the game feels so quiet in Midnight without no radio going. Hmm. Okay. What the? Since I still don't know my hotkeys. That's how it works. So put that on 1, that on 3. Okay. I'm gonna forget that soon, don't you worry. Out of ammo. Okay. 2 down. There we go. That's a level up. So, once I get out of combat, I'll actually get the level up applied. And get out of combat either by the enemy losing track of you, giving up, or dying. And trust me, since I leveled up in the middle of combat, it's gonna be a bit of a startling thing once it applies level. I don't see no more enemies. Oh yeah, Gore is in this game, so yeah. There we go. There's level up. So you level up, you get skill points to put into your various skills. The amount you get is dependent on your intelligence, as well as there's a certain perk that can increase it further. I am going to be putting a fair few into science for something later, and then we'll just dump the rest into guns. Then we get to take one of these. Probably end up doing. I do kind of like. Swift Learner is kind of junk because it just gives you extra XP. I don't care though. Retention, don't really need that. Don't use skill magazines very often, and when I do, it's usually right when I need it. I don't like taking Raid Kill at Organ for a Bachelor. That sounds dumb. That's always a decent choice, but no, we'll go with Rapid Reload. Also, if this is your first time ever playing it, do not ever take the In Shining Armor. It literally does nothing due to a typo. So, the way it's supposed to work is you get extra DT while in metal armor against energy weapons. Problem is the tag, it's put in wrong. So you get that, it gives you 5 extra DT against weapons with the tag energy weapons. There are no weapons with the tag energy weapons. They are all just called energy. I might have it backwards, but basically it's protecting you from weapons that don't exist. There are mods that fix that, but as I said, I do not have any mods installed and do not plan on installing any for this run. Okay. Something bad sees me if I don't see it. Bear trap. Health is a little low, so let's eat some stuff. Shouldn't have taken the junk food that. Well, I won't be able to take it with me anyway, so it don't matter. That should be enough. Go ahead. Disarmament. 6 caps. 10 mil ammo. I do already have a better 10 mil due to DLCs, but I ain't used it quite yet. Up there's. That's what sees me. I've got a lot of ammo left. Okay. Alright, normally there's a guy down here who would ask you to go clear out those geckos that I just did, but you do not seem to be anywhere around. Oh well. Oh, there he is.
Hey. Hello? Can you help me? My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge. Go up the path, You will? Please, hurry. You just gotta help her.
Yeah, I already did your stuff for you. But we decided before asking him, certain things ain't flagging right. Alright. Echoes are thoroughly dealt with, as they were before. Then, unlike in 3 and 4, you only get perks every other level instead of every single level. The initial level cap was 30, but with each major DLC increased it by 5, bringing the grand total up to 50 with all installed.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the deckers. Hey! Had enough?
Come on.
I'm here!
Oh, over encumbered. Nice. So once you're over encumbered, you walk slow and cannot jump or run or fast travel. Anyways, let's repair this pistol with this one. Still over encumbered. And still slightly over, so alright. I need extra coolant. So also different from 3 and 4 is alternate ammo types. Every gun will have at least one type of regular ammo. Then they'll usually have a couple of secondary types that behave differently, like armor piercing or hollow points. Armor piercing doing more, ignoring more armor, but doing overall less damage. So less damage on an unarmored target, more on a heavily armored target. And then hollow points, which is the opposite. Big damage multiplier, but also a armor multiplier on the target. So if they're wearing armor, they're gonna feel hardly anything, but if they're not, you're gonna tear them a new one. And now we get to see one of my problems with these Bethesda open world RPGs. I am a serious hoarder. I will pick up so much garbage and forget to take care of just about any of it.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon,
I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Pew pew.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect it. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
But don't let the bad guy hear.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb... Some of the others, like Sonny, will... Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right.
Alright,
Got a special discount for...
let's get rid of some of this garbage clogging up my inventory. So, do not need that. Hoarder in me wants to hold on to these because they're unique weapons, but I know I'm never going to use any of them, although she doesn't even have the money to pay for them. So, those. Alright. That. Alright. There we go. So if I can shovel over another 12 caps worth of junk, and I'll get the most out of it. And that's fine.
Another satisfied customer. Not much. Of course, one of the great cons did knock... They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Be careful out there.
Actually,
Feeling thirsty? I can take...
I meant to...
Sure, the outside looks okay, but there'd be caps in it for you. Be careful out there.
Alright. Easy enough. Fix the radio. A little bit of experience. I just remembered I forgot to do something at the doctor's office. Oh well, I'll be able to get there eventually.
Hi there. Sticking around? Not in good springs, no. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that if you want to take a shot at it. Oh. Well, until next time.
Then Trudy disappeared, as NPCs are wont to do when you turn around for half a second. she's just in here though. Nope. I ain't gonna steal because I'm a good noodle. One of these buttons is to wait. That's not it. T for wait. Alright, so 12 puts us at 11, 10, 9, 8. That's weird, usually spinning like that makes him spawn back in. Oh well, I'll be coming back in here eventually. Let's give it just one last round, and yep, she ain't here. Win from him. Alright, so now that gas station she was talking about with one of the Beatles, I mean Ringo, is right up there. Still ain't seen Victor rolling around.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
I do.
It's a two-player game, and the winner the goal
And
is to create Caravan bids that
the
beat your
common
opponent's
meme
bids.
is 2.
So there's more stress. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. So, don't worry.
So, the
I'm
meme
not that
is to bitch about how it ain't easy to understand, but I think it actually is. You just gotta just gotta be slightly intelligent. So, alright. I just want to add them automatically, but I'll just play with a full deck. No, I gotta use these arrows. There you go. Alright. Nine. Okay. Oh, you gotta play the first one, I guess. Or not? In my defense, it's been a long time since I last played. There we go. Okay. Alright, I gotta go up there. 2. I do not remember what jacks do, but I think it removes, so we get rid of his, and he gets rid of mine. Fair enough. And I think queens reverse direction, so normally you can only go up or down until you switch it around. So let's double that. So now that caravan is overloaded. So you can only play on your own caravan unless you're playing a face card. Let's discard one of them. Okay, he started that caravan over since he couldn't really do nothing to it. I may have screwed up. I do not know if I can actually win at this point. That brings it up to 24. Okay, maybe. Maybe if they're the same suit, you can. I should have actually read through the rules. But okay. You can also win by forcing your opponent to go through their entire deck, which we are getting close to. Okay, so now I'm winning in one, we're tied in the other, and he's winning in the other. I believe I can end the game if I just get that one loaded. Yep. Now, anyways, enough of that. Do not need yeast. You don't really need turpentine either.
What is it? Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can. We just end up sharing the same grave if it's... Start with Sonny's... So what's going on? Oh.
Eh. That to do as well. There we go. And over encumbered. Like usual. like that ammo, but
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help? Try to...
and you will be hearing different voices repeat, limited cast and all that. Alright, what junk can I drop? Drop that. And that. Need to remember to sell all this garbage. See, those are 12 a pop, those are 10 a pop. Should have saved that. So it's lighter weight. Alright. Yeah. Physics actions start using me. At least until they start killing me. Bench. So yeah, I could overcharge some energy ammo, but man, that's right. All I need for that, I need lead, powder, pistol powder, and small pistol primer to make 9mm rounds, but I ain't gonna go through with that. Hand loading is usually not worth it because of how picky it tends to get. But
Hi there. Sticking around Good Spring? Say no more. I'm in.
just like that.
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. A silver tongue would help. I'll be waiting.
Alright.
Morning. So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang?
Fix your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turned. You're welcome. That does sound like a good plan. Alright, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand... Be careful out there.
Alright. I think my explosives
Howdy.
is just high enough for...
Too dangerous. Uh-huh. Guess you know what you...
Yep.
Bad trouble. Welcome. Yup.
Man, a few words. Good old Easy Pete. I don't know why the internet gravitated towards him so hard, but they did.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even if you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous. Can do.
Alright. Yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about. How you got like 22 long rifle rounds, and then the hollow point versions, or the 357 Magnum and hollow point, or even the 38 Special, which is gonna be not great to use, but it is what it is. Alright. I'll just take those since you ain't gonna charge me for them. I'm sticking with regular, normal people weapons instead of the fancy schmancy laser weapons, so. Alright. But anywho, don't need them. And yeah, I'll just drop all this. I'll hold on to those since they're actual weapons, actual guns. As for the rest of it, I am gonna have trouble parting with the armor because I'm just too attached like that. Okay. I'll want to look at. You don't even have no surplus ammo in here. Liar. Oh, never mind. Ammo box. 38 Special could be good for my revolver. This is backup. I don't have a Stendos for my 9mm. Come in handy. Part of me wants to see if he's got a. Yeah, he do. I'll go with that. That to repair my existing one. Then bulk ammo, so I can actually shoot more than once. Suppose I don't need the extendo mags right now. Alright. Get the extra 357s. I'll leave the special ammo. Alright, what you got for 9mm? Okay. And what the heck, you can have my mantis legs. Never mind. Not too attached to the armor after all. Get rid of that one. That one becomes garbage. I'll hold on to the vault suits though. For now.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Now just hold on. I never voted to take on... Right.
Alright. Okay, let's... We got 122 and 50, 38 special. Gotcha. Let's go to aid. So... That helps with speech. Salesman Weekly will give me 10 to barter for a little bit. And if I could up my charisma 1 point, that'd be enough to get me up to 25 to not have to pay out the nose for his garbage. We'll go with that, Mentats. So, Mentats. Remember, kids don't do drugs. So if we double check our skills. Yep. Barter is up to 25.
You looking to buy some supplies? This again?
This is a very good point. If they take over, I'm sure his
You
business
made
would
your
do a
point.
lot better.
I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And, I'll be guarding the store. Take it easy now.
He's spineless, but I understand where he's coming from. So, I could use this regular leather armor, which weighs 5 more pounds and blocks with 2 less, but instead I think I'll just use that to repair my lightweight armor eventually, when it needs it. Also, in the meantime, pair one revolver with the other, then we'll put this on 4, this on 5. Then I think 2 is already bound to change an ammo type, so ammo type is displayed right next to the condition. If there's nothing there, it means you're using the standard ammo. Then the letters mean whatever what else you might be using, like in this case, the plinking ammo. But anyways, 22 long rifle. Not a strong cartridge, but this gun is internally silenced, so it will make virtually no noise when shooting. Combine that with a decent sneak, and you can rip all over someone's face. Money, 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 money. It's not stealing, he's letting me have it. It's not marked as stolen. Let's fix that up. And stim packs. That's what I forgot to do while I was here, when I was here last. Now, where's the dock? Dock 4. On the crapper. Not in the kitchen. Not in the bedroom. Not in his living room. Oh, there you are. Hiding in the corner.
Welcome back. Seems like wherever I go, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. I ain't got...
Alright. Let's go.
You take care.
Okay, so that is just about everyone. There's one more person I'd like to ask, which leads to some interesting conversations. If I can find him, it shouldn't be hard. It's Victor. He's really not hard to spot. I mean, basically, we're looking for a blue refrigerator on a single wheel with arms. He normally hangs out over here by his house. Oh, there he is.
Howdy, partner.
Well, I guess he's more of a CRT than a refrigerator. So yeah, this is who dug you out of the grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low.
He talks funny, but...
Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy trails! Howdy, partner.
Once. Maybe.
Happy trails.
It might have actually been cut, but I could have sworn there was an option to ask him for assistance with the shootout. What's gonna happen soon, and then.
Howdy, partner.
And then he wouldn't actually show up and be like, all right. And then after be like, all right, when's the bad guys coming? And you'd be like, dude, they already came. You said you were gonna help. What the heck? He's like, you're right, I was gonna come help, but then I didn't. Don't know why. Something must be wonky with my programming. Only more yeehaw than that. Alright, I think that's just about everyone.
I'll keep an eye out for the powder gangers. I hunt geckos mostly. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Until next time.
So, Goodsprings is an actual real-world town, and the Prospector Saloon is an actual real-world business. So, and because of New Vegas, the town of Goodsprings actually gets a little bit of tourism from it. In the Prospector Saloon, they actually have a framed copy of New Vegas, which is adorable, and they actually celebrate New Vegas Day on the game's anniversary. I'd like to go to that sometime. After all, New Vegas, and honestly, the Fallout series is one of my favorites. And besides, I'm from Phoenix, so it won't be that far to drive. But stick that on the old bucket list sometime. Alright. Fresh apple. Baby gun. Alright. This is not the house I thought it was. So part of the reason I wanted to get around to playing this is because over the past couple months, I've been
Thank you.
recommended a bunch of Fallout videos, especially New Vegas videos, particularly from the channel Nurbit, which he's pretty funny and pretty solid at playing the game, so I would recommend it. He's got his own little issues, but hey, everyone do. His own little eccentricities. Like mine happens to be hoarding things and actually feeling bad for doing bad things in video games to people that are not real. But cannot find the one I'm looking for. I want to steal that, but I shouldn't. I'm a good noodle. And I will eventually be doing a run where I'm less of a good noodle. But this is not that run. Not that anyone's ever on these streams so I could honestly just rest in my voice since no one ain't here. But practice is practice. Alright, been in this house. Alright, been in that one, I believe so. Oh well. I was just looking for a specific bottle cap. I guess if I can't find it, I can't find it. Excuse me. One thing I love about about 3 in New Vegas, that they didn't do in 4 and 76, is that you can actually see what weapon I got equipped right there on my hip. Just little details like that that I love. More at skin rug. Bathtub. Alright. It is just about time to give up on finding this thingy. Oh, no, there it is. So, see how it's not marked stolen, since, look, red E steal, yellow E take. Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle cap. So almost identical to your standard bottle cap, but if you flip it over, you can see it's got a bright blue star on the other side. Kind of like when I was growing up, Tootsie Pops would occasionally have a star on them, and there was always rumors that if you had a complete star, you could send it in to get a free lollipop. The wrapper, that is. You got a star on the wrapper, and then you send in the wrapper. But anyways, getting that there bottle cap will start off a quest. It also spawns in an NPC that very few people seem to like, myself included. Well, no, I mean myself excluded from that.
So what's going on? Well, I guess that means we're...
Let's do this.
All right.
Time to look alive. The powder gang are... At least 6. Oh, Easy Pete came through with the... I'll be set up now.
You can go all sneaky like since I got my silent pew pew. Unfortunately, being all sneaky like is also slower in tar. So, unfortunate thing about my computer's lack of power is I do believe my render distance is turned way the freak down. Vilified by powder gangers and idolized by good screens. I'll take that, and what the heck, take that too. And would you look at that, another level. Can keep funneling points into science. And stick a couple in barter so I don't get completely ripped off. 1 in medicine to even it out. And what the heck, 1 in survival too for the same reason.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here. I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money. I owe you more than that.
So it is possible for Ringo to die there, and then Sunny Smiles will come and give you some different dialogue. But interesting to note that these guys are wearing more clothes. sometimes after you take their stuff off them than before it. But, you know, censorship with the game and all. Okay. Let's repair some of this stuff so that ain't completely bogged down. That's what I was trying to say. Nice amount of dynamite. Let's see here. Got me a cowboy hat I could wear if I so desire. Unlike in 3, you can repair all the way up. No matter your skill rating, you don't have to have perfect skills to be able to repair something all the way. Just the higher your skill is, the more efficient you can repair your stuff. I need to find that. Oh no, Trudy died. Yeah, the ain't no one. Unlike a lot of other Bethesda games, not a lot of characters are essential, meaning almost everyone can die in this. So there's probably going to be some conversation, some dialogue about Trudy dying.
Howdy.
Thanks again for all your help. I've never stopped. Yeah.
That ought to keep things set. Wait.
That'll teach the powder gangs.
Huh.
Until next.
I'm genuinely surprised that there's no
Hi there. Sticking around.
dialogue about
Hello.
Trudy dying. Oh well. These things happen.
That was a hell of a fight. Can do.
Alright. Let's unload some of this here garbage. I'm not going to be using that thingy, or that thingy, this thingy, that thingy, these guys. As for apparel, I'll still hold on to that to repair my actual armor should it break. Keep that for a disguise. Take that, and that, and that. Alright, let's see what you got. I will probably take that. I think that'll be about it.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take it easy.
Okay, so now mods. Not all weapons have mods. Most melee weapons have no mods. You have to buy a mod before you can put it on, and in a vanilla game you cannot take a mod off once you put it on. But now, if you and certain ones actually show up on the weapon itself. Like now I got Stendo Mags. Yeehaw. Excuse me. Alright. Before I get too far. Turning on radio, but I cannot. Alright. So these four are all DLC quests, and I will do them eventually, just not today. Alright, so let's keep going on with our main quest. I don't know this little shack, not that it is anything, but yeah, never noticed this before. Like I've said, I know the ins and outs of this game pretty good, but I ain't got perfect knowledge of it or anything. Okay, I cannot hope to unlock this by myself yet, so let's just take that big key. There we go. Not a ton of useful stuff, but ammo is ammo is ammo. Which also reminds me, I believe there's some baddies below this. Here.
Had enough? What the hell?
Oh, hey. Still tagged as stolen, even though these are bad guys I'm stealing from. I would be stealing from, rather. there's more of them. They're powder gangers. There, about that there. For an RV. So let's go all sneak freaky. And where are they then? And the zombie first. Wherever they are. Ah. Yeah, rudder distance. I am glad they're giving me some extra stim packs. Nice. So the plus next to the pistol just means that it's got a mod. At least one mod on it. I want to take these, but stealing's wrong. Excuse me for a second. Alright, sorry about that. Just kind of need to get up and stretch my legs for a second. Great. I knew those were around here too. Okay. Now, because I don't feel like limping to my destination, I'm gonna sleep for a spell to fix up my leg. That's what broke it, is one of these here powder charges, which are sort of a improvised explosive that is proximity based instead of beat timed or impact. The game just doesn't hit quite the same way without the radio going. But, yeah, American copyright law sucks when it comes to music. It's all thanks to Metallica. Those are some spooky noises. Wrong button. Alright. That's enough playing with a stinky cloud. One shot, one kill. Very nice. Some jalapenos.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Primm is off limits. Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Goodsprings. We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if we don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hand. You should talk to Lieutenant.
So I don't remember if I actually explained this or not. So the NCR, like that guy right there, is the acronym for the New California Republic. A new country started, and you guessed it, the ruins of California. Very much modeled after the modern United States in a lot of facets, but not quite coast to coast. They're just a West Coast thing. Take these here items. Alright, before I go into the town proper, gonna poke around the outskirts a little bit. Primm, also another real-world town. Not as receptive to New Vegas as Goodsprings was, but I don't think they hated it or anything. Gore warning, by the way. So yeah, here's the sheriff and his wife, or at least what's left of them. Unfortunately. Clothes. Duster. I'll take the sheriff's hat, though. And there's also supposed to be his gun under the bed. I don't see it. Maybe it was under Deputy Beagle's bed. Which was that other house I was just in. Oh well. I don't care enough to go looking for it. Shame my Desperado hat's just all around better. Is one BR better than, oh sorry, BT better than their sheriff's hat? fighting some render issues because they can see me before I can ever see them. See if I can actually fix that. Activate. Maybe that's it. Maybe now I can see enemies before they're 2 inches from me. And up at the top displays how aware me folks are. Caution means enemies know there's someone around. Danger means you're in the middle of a fight. Hidden means you're hidden. Detected means people can see you, but they ain't mad at you or anything. Okay. There's that guy right there. Now where's Buddy wound up? He can. Someone. Oh. Did not realize I was standing all the way around the corner. One of my links broke. Excuse me for a second. I'll be right back. Give me just a second. There's something at the door. Alright, I am back. Let me just get back comfy in my chair. And now, let's go kill some punks. Healing, yeah. Excuse me. Need some snacks to get some healing going. Hit him again. That guy's dead. That clicking is me trying to use VATS when there's nothing to actually target. Right. Collision. But again, treats it as a solid box for resource sake. Missed. Oh, he's well, I believe I can survive this fall. Oh shoot. That was the wrong button. Stand by. Uh-oh. It's a good thing there's no one actually here. Otherwise this would be pretty awkward. Hold on. I may have just, through sheer incompetence, crashed. Or worse, froze my game. Soft locked? I don't know. I cannot get it to go down, so... No, this is gonna suck. hold on while I relaunch the game, and we'll see how much progress I lost. I should be just back to outside the the sheriff's house, but alright, why ain't you want to capture it anymore? I know you can hear it, but you can't see it. Ooh, ooh. Hold, please. I might have to restart the stream. Oh, no, it's finally showed back up. There we go. So yeah, we'll just hit continue to go straight to the last autosave, which I believe should be right as we left the... Yeah, right as we left the sheriff's house. Okay. He's dead. Come on. Come back around that there corner.
You like that?
Some of these cinematic camera angles are going a little bit long, if you ask me. Okay, there's the bad guy on the tracks up there. That might just be just outside this little 22's range. Okay. Climb up the tracks, please. And the irons on these are not great. Don't fall through. Dang it. I was hoping he'd stay up here, so for ease of looting. But apparently not. There's supposed to be another guy down there. Let's do a quick save. Yeah, we'll just save over Lab Rat. Okay. And hopefully we don't die when we fall. Nice. Lab Rat was that test character I made the other day. Yeah, like I was saying about Primm being a real town, only instead of the Bison Steve and Vicky and Vance casinos, it's the Buffalo Bill and Bonnie and Clyde. I never noticed that spawned.
I don't know what it was brought you to Primm, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Primm going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery. Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had Strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. That cowboy robot had us hire 6
Cowboy
couriers.
robot.
Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in. Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around, asked me if your name was for real. I said sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package, that's what he said. Like the Mojavetes sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out. No idea. Sounds like you two had a
Pretty
history for
important
him to
for
act like that.
DLC.
Turn
It's
down
not
the
too
money
important
too.
to the main game.
Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Enough for me to say. Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Khan misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. I guess I... Sure, have a look.
Alright. I could take that to repair my existing one. Don't need any of that. I'll take those. Don't got an assault carbine. I'll take some more of them. Ain't gotten a 357 unfortunately, so we'll just have to settle on that. And sell some of the garbage we picked up. Like those, that, this here thingy. And I guess I'll just sell the sheriff's hat since I ain't need it.
Thanks.
Then let's play.
You think you...
Let's do something stupid and play a game of Caravan. I do not remember the sound effects sound this wispy. Alright. Thanks. Thanks again. Too kind. You bastard. Alright, so we got 18. Should I drop that off? That should be 24. Alright. Gee, thanks. Can't go up with that one, so let's do that. 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 Okay. Oh, hey, look, it's Joshua Graham himself. How you doing, bud? Also, shouldn't be expecting a character from the game to be showing up, but here we are. Come on. Alright. Gonna need to do something about that. Overload. Probably need to just end up discarding that trap. I'm getting real sick of this guy's crap. And as quick as he came, he's gone. Right. Now. Yep.
Howdy.
Let's take a look at this here case.
Hey there.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Prim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokesspot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw!
He's not aware the war has happened. Most robots aren't.
Just mosey on over to the display. Well, look at that. I happened across this data file locked away in an isolated subsystem. Happy trails, partner.
So that can lead you to get a new, a new item, the unique 9mm submachine gun, Vance's 9mm submachine gun. Well, let's just drop to 15 pounds right now. How am I carrying so much freaking weight around? Well, I guess I got that. I pick up almost all 8 items that exist. I don't have a very high strength to begin with. And so on and so forth. But yeah, about that little talking I did with the guy that popped in to say one line and then disappear. He is a character in the game, but well, he's a character that's only ever mentioned until one of the DLCs where he actually plays a fairly big part. Kind of like the other courier we were talking about. Size 55. Okay. What's my science at? 50. Well, how about that? It's like Programmer's Digest. Yep. That. And Sam Electronics. Run the bypass. So now it's easier to fix him, so let's fix him. This is our first companion, EDE, or as I'll be referring to him from now on, Eddie. So, with one of the DLCs, Eddie became the best companion in the game. Starting off with, he counts as a ammo bench and a reloading bench, and you can make him even better by following through one of the DLCs. But for now, you just our buddy with us. Oh, and here's another one of them drop boxes. Let's go all sneaky into the Bison Steve. Okay, so Programmer's Digest is still on. So, hacking computers. So you're trying to guess the password. Password is random. It's not going to be consistent throughout the game or throughout runs. And to do it, you select one of these here words in it, and it'll tell you how close it actually was. So pudding only has one correct letter out of all those 7. So that means it's not going to be meaning since they share 3 letters. Zealots shares no letters, so that's not it. Orleans could be it since they share an N. Groomed, not it. Testing, not it. Statues could be statues. They share a T. Not getting or meeting or trading. Not prison since they share a P and an N. Not setting. Not bottles. So I believe we said either statues or Orleans. Go with statues. Then another thing you can do, which is never mentioned anywhere, is if you go through and try to find grouping symbols like brackets or parentheses, and you come across a group that's bunched together with an open one, and then somewhere on the same line a closed one. If you go to the open one, it can remove a dud or reset your attempts, your failed attempts. And the higher your science skill, the harder computers you can get into, and also the less options there are for words and more groupie thingies that you can find. But anyways, swords. Disengage a lot to open up. That's Eddie, by the way. He's gonna be loud, as much as I love him. Take that there, key. Eddie makes those noises when he sees bad guys to shoot. You get experience for enemies that your companions kill, not just ones that you kill. Eddie, you're driving me mad. As much as I love Eddie, he's not so keen on the whole sneaking thing. Shoot. I mean, I'm sure the Joshua Graham guy left because I was playing Caravan, and fans of New Vegas despise Caravan for some reason. And yeah, it's not a super straightforward game, but it's not nearly as bad as people make it out to be. Also, Junktown Drinking Center, very good. I forgot. Could have sworn you could get into there with a science skill to unlock it via terminal. I need to get in there for something special. should have been funneling my points into lockpick, not science.
You like that?
To loot him before someone comes and takes his incinerator. Also, his armor will make a fine addition to my collection. Well, they know I'm here, so no sense in sneaking it anymore. Oh, never mind, they've forgotten I'm here. Alright, have I picked up any garbage? Nope. Which is surprising. You know what will help this over encumbrance? Picking up more garbage.
I don't suppose you came... What? I'm in a bit of... Indeed I do, good sir. Oh, that's just marvelous. Oh, that's so gracious of you to offer to bodyguard me like that.
Stop picking up crap. But when will that ever stop me? Never. Sure. Why can I not cook my gecko? That's why. I do not have high enough skill. Right? No one. Eddie, where are they?
Who's there? Who's there?
Joe Mama. Get out of the trash can.
Help! You look.
Classic Bethesda game. I glitched down into a weird space. This time just behind a trash can. Usually it's much worse than that. I think I'm just playing on normal difficulty. Let's see. Yeah, normal. Okay. Okay. I'll do future runs on harder difficulties probably. But this is a current run, not a future run. Repair the elevator. Alright. Let's head back outside so I can unload some of this garbage with Mr. Nash.
Howdy.
Well, that was quite breaking myself out of. Problem is, there's still no law in Primm. What are we to? Ah, yes. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there. Hello again. I don't suppose you... Oh, no. I'm just a deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command. It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already. You will? That's just... The sheriff that was in... You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town.
So yeah, for getting a sheriff in town, you've got three options. The two he talked about, getting the NCR to take over, or
You
getting
got that old
Myers
robot
from
up and running
prison.
again? How's it working out for you?
Or you can also reprogram Prim Slim, the cowboy robot, to sorry, to get
Your guess is as good as mine.
to
You
become
might luck upon
new sheriff.
someone who's a natural-born sheriff. I heard of one fellow what got himself locked in that NCR jailhouse up. I imagine the NCR would be able to bring some... That beat-up old... The courier dropped it off a little bit ago. I'd hoped to get it up and running for some courier work, but never could get it running. Not a bit. I imagine there must be some people around curious about that kind of technology. I guess... Sure.
All right. that. All of them. Those two. As much as I'm attached to it, it weighs too much to keep around. Alright. Ammo. Guess I'll buy some stim packs off ya. Call that good.
Another satisfied customer. Bye.
Howdy.
So yeah, the easiest one, especially since I've been...
Howdy, partner. Any luck track?
Especially since I've been working on my science, I could reprogram Prim Slim to be the sheriff. I'm not going to, though. I think I'm going to go for Mr. Meyer. So, but before that, we're going to finish clearing out the casino. So we didn't quite get everything. Everyone, rather. So I believe it's 75 to open up that safe. Yeah. I was gonna try to go up the roller coaster track to get up to the second floor, but I forgot where you can actually get up on it, so we're just gonna go through the front door again. Way too much garbage, like consistently.
Over here!
One of my biggest complaints about canyons right there is when they get a kill cam nowhere near you and then suddenly you get a small heart attack. There's Eddie.
What was that?
we're at. Level up. Alright. Just put everything into lockpick right now. Educated. So we get 2 more skill points with every level. Very good. Don't know what that's for, but we'll take it anyways. Might be able to fix my cowboy hat with that. Let's see. Sure can. I don't think I can compare with the baseball cap, but we can at least try. No, sir. Now my cowboy hat is nice and fixed up pretty good. Eddie found the bad guys. Eddie is good at finding bad guys. Drugs. And also a switchblade. T-posing skeleton. Nice. And he's stuck in the wall. That must have been what that one key was for. Anyways, this should be just about everything from the hotel. So, we can head on down. And then, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to sidetrack the main quest to go find a sheriff for Prim. Again, if I wanted to be quick and easy with it, I would just need to reprogram Prim's Lane. But no one's happy when you do that. Great. Time for my lousy sense of direction to take over. I do have it high enough that with a magazine I could pick that. But let's just get it up the rest of the way. And then open it and the big safe at the same time. It's always kind of struck me as odd that the sheriff and deputy have their own little houses and everyone else is either in the Vicky and Vance or the Nashes have the Mojave Outpost, the Mojave the Nash residence for the Mojave Express. Mojave more troubles. Alright. Alright. Okay, I guess the Vault 13 canteen does also heal you. I thought it was completely useless outside of hardcore mode, but I guess it is slight passive healing. Let's offload some stuff with Mr. Nash, and also talk to his wife.
Hello there. What? I'm Ruby Nash. My husband and I are Prim long-timers. My specialty is the venom has a sharp, smoky flavor. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood. 'Cause that'll kill you dead. Does sound... Guess you'll be... Bye.
That was weird. There's
Howdy.
Mr. Nash.
Hey, youngster.
Alright. He's nice. I didn't even notice that. He's got a nice amount of money left. But we need to offload some stuff. Okay. take those, I suppose. Same with them. Them. Wish it would actually show me how much I've got left that I'm over by. Take that to fix up mine with. Send it back over to aid. You ain't got much. Alright, let's not sell him some of our crap then. Take that back. That back. That. 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 Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you. See ya.
All right. So we could go over and talk with NCR to get them to take over the town, but not a lot of folks will be happy with that, so we're gonna go find Mr. Meyer by breaking into prison. Which is why we kept that there disguise. Just need to actually get out of town. And unfortunately, I think you can only really go out over that main gate. That's the closest thing to the prison, so we'll go that way. There's another one of those proximity things. Bad guys up ahead. No, it's just some blowflies. Alright. Now that we're getting kind of close, I'll go ahead and slip on my disguise. So yeah, that temporarily overrides my reputations with several of the major factions, one of which makes it so I'm friendly with the Powder Gangers instead of, you know, vilified by them. That being said, certain members of can see through your disguise. Usually it's just like named members, and then if they have like search dogs. Well, jig is up. One of them saw through my disguise. They all saw through my disguise. So we'll switch back to our actually have decent armor.
You like that?
Why is everyone carrying around an aid timer? I will take the guard armor to fix up my own. And there's the guy we were looking for. Cowboy hat. Alright. Challenge complete. So certain challenges are tied to achievements, otherwise you just get a little bonus experience.
Maybe you ought to worry about the guys trying to kill you first.
For completing them. Alright. Let's go through here, need some stuff. Enough to heal up.
Whoa!
Alright. Guess we're doing this. selling supplies, but still marked as stolen, so we're not going to steal. Alright, let's see if that's enough clearing out for Mr. Meyer. I think it was this one.
Didn't know anyone would willingly walk into this place. Not unless they were looking... I was a sheriff, believe it or not. Short version is that sometimes justice is a little slow. I'm not sorry for anything I did, but I will... Assuming an NCR pardon comes with the job, and it had better. All due process has its place. Sometimes it's just a waste of time. I'll need... Alright then. Guess I'll just make a quiet...
Alright, let's go get him with that pardon. Yep, those were other powder gangers up there.
Cut it out, will you?
Yeah, sorry. Won't happen again. Yeah. Alright. Oh, right. To the notification. Data. Unfortunately for us. Oh, you click and drag. That's why it wasn't working. So that's where we gotta go to get his pardon. It's way down there. We're right here. So, let's head back to print real quick. And see if Mr. Nash has gotten any more. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's just keep heading on. Again, excuse my cough. Oh, I knew there was a safe in here somewhere. Oh, I guess there are these smaller houses out on the outskirts of Primm that I've somehow never noticed. radio so badly. Those more blood flies. That's probably geckos at this point. Hold on, I'm not muted, am I? No, I'm not. Sometimes I... Uh-oh. Gosh dang it. So yeah, as much as I love New Vegas, it is by no means a stable game. Seeing how it just crashed. Thankfully, it had auto-saved not too long ago when we fast traveled. Okay. Well, this is not a good sign. Because at least on console, if it takes a while to load like it is currently, chances are it will not load. Okay. So, hold on. We're gonna close it. And then reload again. Maybe. I've already closed it on my end, but it's obviously not actually closing. I've already Alt F4'd. I love this game, I just wish it wasn't such a hot mess. Oh boy. Well, this is fantastic. Alright, I'm not sure what I can do. I don't remember what I did to close it last time it did this. Hmm. I don't remember if I still have a end stream button bound on OBS. Because I remember when I was playing Terraria, I kept accidentally hitting it. And so I rebound it. And I don't remember to what. I don't want to just, because I'm probably going to have to just turn off my computer at this point, and I don't want to have to do that while the stream is still up. Follow New Vegas, everybody. um, What can I do? What can I do? Okay, let's start closing things in the background. Okay. All I've got left open is OBS, which is my streaming software, Fallout New Vegas, which is being a piece of shit right now, and Steam, which I can't get to close for some reason. Okay. I might need to switch New Vegas over to windowed, possibly. That'd probably be my best bet. So that maybe I can interact with stuff when if it tries to pull this shit again. Oh. Okay. Maybe I can. Was it one of these? I might have. Well, I've stopped the recording. I'm still live, but I'm not recording anymore with it. No, I didn't. I didn't ever rebind the stream key. Oh shit. Let's see if I can. So, think I might be able to end the stream from my phone if I can get into YouTube properly. So hold on. Okay. Okay. That's not showing up. Help, that doesn't help, that doesn't help. Okay. Doesn't look like I can do much from this app. Okay, from here, can I do anything? Does not seem like it. Well, shit. I guess I'm gonna have to just shut down my computer and hope for the best. I'll try to be back on right away, but we'll see. Sorry I have to dip like this, and I wish I could have properly.